People meet me from all over the world, and what they want to know is, Kris, how did you create financial independence at such a young age? How is it that you've traveled to so many countries all over the world? How is it that you seem to have it all? And I'm going to tell you right now, for me, it comes down to a morning routine. I've been studying the greats and I've been mentoring with them for years. And this morning, what I want to do is I want to give you the 5 steps of your perfect morning routine. A routine that I believe will lead to millions of dollars, a much happier life, and frankly, manifesting whatever your goals and dreams are. Here it comes.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
If you want to be powerful, then you need to learn how to practice life powerfully. Being powerful and getting powerful results means that you've got to rehearse it. And so what I want to share with you is a brief 10-minute exercise that I do every single day. It consists of 5 components, and it's how I gather in and amass all the power in my being and my world so that the rest of the day I get to be that powerhouse. Step 1 is to get yourself into a quiet meditative state. You can do this by putting on some soft, gentle background music and literally just practice the art of breathing in through the nose, filling up your lungs all the way as much as you can possibly hold, and then out through the mouth, slowly exhaling. This is the first step, is to take several of these deep cleansing breaths. What we're practicing during this deep breathing is, number 1, flooding your body, your chemistry with endorphins, because you just feel good when you do that. And the second thing is to actually practice removing all the thoughts from the mind. Because if you can't control them, if you don't pause them, then you're gonna have 60,000 of them a day. And when you're in this particular moment, we don't want you thinking about what's coming up next, or what didn't I do, or how am I gonna do my hair today? What am I gonna wear? What about that meeting at 3 o'clock? I can't believe I have to interact with that stressful person. This is a break from all of that to just pause, breathe deeply, taking those deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, filling up your lungs to maximum capacity, holding it at the top for a split second, and exhaling out through the mouth. Step 2, gratitude. First thing to do is to remind yourself that you've had one of the most amazing, blessed lives on the planet. So what I like to do is I like to conjure up from my past, one of my first favorite memories. Conjure up a memory where you feel immense gratitude. It could be to a lover, it could be to a parent, it could be to a friend, it could be to God. And hone in on a specific moment and just get your heart and your mind aligned with actually replaying it in your mind and magnifying it. As if you could put a magnifying glass on it and magnify that. Do that right now if you're doing this process right now. You're breathing in deeply. Think about that first deep, powerful emotion and feel it. What's the emotion that comes up for you? Experience it. And now we're gonna stack. On top of that, we're gonna put another memory. So right now, allow yourself to go to a place where you had another incredible win of your life, or a moment of deep, incredible love, or whether you cherished a friendship. It could be Christmas morning. It could be a holiday or a birthday. It could be a vacation. It could have been a spontaneous moment. Go to that moment right now and in your mind, relive it. See the people, see the circumstance. Don't relive a shadow of it. Live it as if you're feeling it for the first time, which means allow the emotion to come up. There should be powerful emotion. It could even amount to tears in the eyes, a deep, overwhelming feeling of gratitude. And now we're gonna stack it with a third memory. So add a third memory in. Take another memory of your life. This time maybe find a joyful memory, something that maybe brought adrenaline or great excitement. One of the highlights, we all have highlights. This is the highlight reel moment. Pull that in and see yourself in the experience, reliving it again. And just breathe that in. Now, step 1 is the deep breathing. Step 2 is reliving 3 of these memories. And what we're doing is we're putting you in a powerful state for what's about to come next. My third step is that I throw in a breakthrough, which means I want to become conscious of something that's not working in my world. So how I do that is in this high energy state, I'll then ask myself, what's a limiting belief that's been holding me back? And if you listen, something's going to come up. What is a limiting belief that's been holding you back? Is it an idea about your body or your relationships or your bank account? Is it how you're feeling about yourself? It could be, I'm not enough. Whatever that is, just pause in this good energy state and ask yourself, does that idea serve me? What's the consequence of believing that? What we're gonna do is we're gonna create an alignment here, body and heart. We're gonna create something new to replace it with. Instead of believing I am not enough or whatever your belief was, we're looking for a present tense positive replacement. So find that right now. It might be as simple as I am enough. And when you have that, we're gonna bring it into our being. We're gonna layer on top of that the 3 amazing gratitude emotions, memories that we have, and we're gonna put right on top of that, I am enough. And just feel that in your being, I am enough. And recite those powerful present tense words. I am enough. Feel them. And feel that breakthrough. The breakthrough is that you're conscious of what was holding you back and you're making a different choice. That's called living present. Review. Step 1, grounding is about becoming present. Step 2, reminding yourself of the gratitude is to command your emotions, the state that will serve you best. Step 3 now is to leverage that against something that's been holding you back. Here's the 4th of the 5 steps. Now I want to invite you to go into your mind palace, a place where everything is perfect and right in the way that you want it. In your mind palace, this is your empire. It could be a building, and I want you to go to the top floor where there's a beautiful garden. It's a beautiful day, the temperature is perfect, and in your mind palace, I want to invite you to recite your goals and the results of the goals as if they've already happened. This is how we invoke the law of attraction, and this is how we actually bring things that we haven't done yet into our world. I want you to experience them in your mind as if they are actually happening right now for real. So for example, you might have a goal this year of, I want to make $50,000, or I want to make $200,000, or I want to buy 5 homes, or there's this car that I want. Whatever the result is, I want you to see yourself right now in your mind palace with the result. In the car, see the 5 deals that are done and completed as if they have already been done and completed. If you see yourself this year that you made $250,000, then see in your mind $250,000. And in your mind, you need to allow yourself to feel the emotion as if you've completed the task, you got the reward, and how do you feel in that car? Well, you would feel fantastic. If you made the $250,000, how would you feel? If your goal was about your body and losing weight, then only ever see yourself 30 pounds less with that 30 pounds that you're dropping, or see yourself with 10 extra pounds of muscle. See yourself eating the fruits and the vegetables and feeling clean and pure and detoxified and good in your body. If it's with your relationships, healing a relationship, then in your mind, see that relationship whole. And so in your mind's eye for just a couple of minutes, go through each one of your goals and see that I did it. And say that I did it, I accomplished it, I achieved it. Feel it and bring it in. How would it feel to lose that weight? How does it feel to be strong and vibrant? How does it feel to have that relationship at a 10 out of 10 status? How does it feel to love yourself? How does it feel to make the money? How does it feel? And in your mind palace, this is the place where we're tricking our psychology, our subconscious mind. We're tricking our mind, present tense, into believing that we've actually done it, because subconscious mind can't tell the difference between the dream state and the waking state. So the more time you spend in your mind palace, the more you habituate your mind to actually believing that it has evidence that you've done these things, so that it can open doors to give you more of the same thing. You're getting the car for the first time. In your mind, you want to have driven that car 1,000 times. You want to have had the top down and cruising. You want to be driving aggressively or smooth or whatever it is, or whatever the feeling is that you're enjoying, you want to actually bring that into your world. That's 4th step, mind palace. Live everything that you want as if you've already gotten it. Which takes us to the 5th and final step. The 5th step of having the perfect morning routine is that it's time to now wake up, open our eyes, stand up. It's time to take all of these new ideas, our new beliefs. It's time to take our results as if they've been achieved, and it's time to put them into a full expression that is both physiological, actively activating the body, keeping those endorphins rolling, and calling forth into your life everything as if you already have it. So now I'm just going to bring it into a very conscious, non-quiet, closed eye state, and it's now open and full body. And I might repeat some of these words. I love my life. Why would I say that? Because it serves me to say that. I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm an emotional genius. Everything goes my way. Financially, I'm a billionaire. Everything that you want, you speak it into creation as if you already have it. We want to do that subconsciously. Now we're doing it consciously. We're priming, we're training, we're beasting ourselves into the person. This 10-minute routine of doing these 5 steps. Number 1, grounding, quietly emptying the mind, breathing deep and preparing. Step 2, 3 incredible moments of gratitude, syncing heart and mind. Step 3 is to do a little breakthrough. Ask what's been limiting me and to pulverize it, annihilate it, crush it with something empowering. Step 4 in your mind palace, in the most beautiful space, to actually experience in your mind everything that you desire in the outside world, which helps take the ethereal and brings it into the material. And then the 5th step, my friend, is to own it and claim it. Full body out loud, living out loud. You do these 5 steps every day, this 10 minutes of practicing power. You rehearse power every day. During the day, you get to be powerful. And when for a moment you forget who you are, when opposition shows up, when someone says something you don't like, you remember yourself that you have practiced for this moment. You practice to be powerful so that when opposition shows, you can stand tall, stare it down, and beast it, because You're the winner. You're the achiever. You're the one that's making it happen. God gave you this amazing body and freedom of choice. Start leveraging it consciously at will. This morning routine, change your life. For the next 30 days, live it, breathe it, and watch how the universe is going to open new doors and help you take your world to a whole new level. Friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate you being here. Check it out. I just wrote my latest book, Limitless. This is a book on how to have it all. It's how to do deep breakthrough. And if you like the morning routine, you're going to love this book. I've ordered enough of these that my goal this year is to give them all away for free. So if you click the link below, you can get your hands on this book. And you'll also see a link below for coming out to one of my events. Come spend 4 days with me at one of my life-changing experiences, and I'm gonna make you a promise. Your life is never gonna be the same again. If you like this video, share it with someone, subscribe, and you know what? Make the decision right now. I'm doing my power hour every morning. I'm taking 10 minutes to practice being powerful because that's who I'm becoming. That's who I am. See you tomorrow.